You know what? It was much more to do with the story and the character. And I'm always open to doing stuff. I mean, I've worked on television, ER. I did, you know, years ago, pre-crash. You know, I worked on stage for the first time last year, 2 years ago. Working all around the world, whether it's doing documentaries, voiceovers. I love. It's about the subject matter, and I was really attracted to this subject matter, because originally it was just going to be 3 parts for British TV. You know, it was much smaller, and it would have come and gone, and you guys probably would never have even known it had happened.
Right.
But I was interested because like Crash was just going to be it's a tiny film.
Right.
It was just going to come and go.
Yeah.
I just thought, oh, no one's going to see it, but wow, this writing's great. I really want to do it for myself. Just to say these words, to be in this situation. It was huge. Yeah. You've got to go, I mean, personally I feel like you've got to go with your gut. The fact that the audience is going to be this woman's best friend, really, because the audience is going to support her. They're going to support her, they're going to follow her, they're going to believe that she can do it. You know, that is such a beautiful thing to feel. Like now, I've gone from doing the show, it was really, really rewarding but incredibly hard work, to being with the audience, because I feel like my relationship with the audience has been there one-sided, and now it's really going to happen. I can't tell you that feeling. It's amazing, because they're the only ones that are going to know everything from week to week. To lose a child, the grief that comes from that, especially when you suspect that it's underhand circumstances that led to it, I mean, right there is a world of poison. That was an area that I was really preoccupied with anyway, just how we process grief. And there's an interesting thing that I heard once, that grief can result in hard pain or soft pain. And I think Grace is in hard pain, where there's a kind of denial and there's a rage, you know, and a resistance to even accepting that it's happened. And that's what she's in. So we're definitely going to go through the process of grief with her. You know, there's the resistance, there's the denial, there's the rage, and then there's the ultimate acceptance. You know, and that is going to happen with the season. And you're also going to discover with the season what happened. Being a mum is the hardest work there is, because you have to devote yourself utterly. There's no days off from being a mother. But it is the most rewarding, life-affirming, life-enhancing job there is. Suddenly it makes sense of work in general, you know. And also as a mother, you suddenly realise how work should feel. It should be that rewarding. It should have that kind of reward at the end of it, which is life made better, you know. And so for me, having children has made my work better, and having work has made me better as a mother. So it's this wonderful kind of dance that goes on. And I don't ever plan how things are going to be. I tend to be attracted by work that's going to create an empowering role model for my children. You know, I talk to my girls are 12 and 8 now. We have conversations about Rogue, we talk about the characters, we talk about Grace, we talk about how it might be for a mother to lose a child. The kids meet the boy who plays my son, the kids they know Sarah who plays my daughter. It's a beautiful sort of symbiosis of life and work. You know, and my kids, you know, my girls, being a girl, it's big. That's a big deal in the world. You know, it's a big deal of how you're represented. It's a big deal how you're perceived, and who you then want to be and can be. People might assume that I've got this kind of plan. No. It's like minute to minute. What's interesting me? What am I angry about? What do I feel needs to be, you know, focused on, you know, or, you know, what are my kids enjoying? TV, it is a wonderful medium for reaching a lot of people. That's what I discovered with ER, doing a storyline about the DRC, about Congo, where 20 million people watched every week. I was like, I want some of that. I want to talk about Congo, you know, for 20 million people. And I feel like that for Rogue, you know, it's going to reach a ton of people. It says a female woman of colour at the centre. I want some of that. I want to see that, let alone be in it. I want to see it. You know, I look at Kerry up there, Scandal. It makes me, you know, it's great. And it's great because it reflects life as it is. It's not a fantasy. These women rock. We're there everywhere. So I want to see them up there. You know, I want art to reflect life as it is. And I have a chance to make that happen, it makes me feel really happy.